My goodness gracious, Lord mercy, help me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vision Rights. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a summertime find, hot girl summer, since y'all saying that now, drugstore slash affordable makeup tutorial. This is the look here. If you're interested in checking this out, then keep on watching, guys. So we're going to start with our brows. And I have the Jordana Fabu Brow eyebrow pencil, Fabru Brow Eyebrow Pencil, Jesus, in the color dark brown. I'm also going to try to use affordable brushes, but don't count on that because it might not work out. I'm just letting you know that right now. Now I'm going to clean up my brows. I'm going to use my NYX concealer in a jar. I don't know if they still sell this, but you know what? I have it. In the color Nutmeg. Now I don't set my brows, but if you really wanted to, I know that I think NYX has an eyebrow setter and e.l.f. has an eyebrow setter, so you could do that if you want to. So I have a lot of concealers at a drugstore, so I feel like you're not gonna have an issue finding concealers. But they now sell LA Girl Pro Concealer in CVS. I also have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I have a NYX concealer, so all pretty good. I think I'm gonna use this LA Girl one in Toffee. I kind of want like a pretty light base today. This is actually affordable because this is not a beauty blender. This is just a blending sponge. You could use your Real Techniques one, which is also in CVS. So this is a summer makeup tutorial, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't waterproof this whole makeup tutorial today. So I'm going to be using my NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. This stuff is literally the absolute truth. So I'm about to put that literally all over my eyelid. This is affordable. I'm using my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to then pat that eyeshadow primer in. Alright, so I have my Maybelline Soda Pop eyeshadow. These colors are really pretty. It looks like summer. I'm going to take Cherry Float, which is the one over here, and using my Wet n Wild eyeshadow blending brush, which is very affordable. It is $1. I'm going to take that and put it into my crease. Next I'm going to take Cherry on Top, which is like the little purpley color right here. Sorry if it's not focused. I can't really tell with all the lighting. I can only tell after I edit, and it's the most frustrating thing in the world, but can't do nothing about that after that. Alright, I don't know how pigmented it's going to be, so the best thing to do is do tapping motions first and then blend. That's like, you'll get the best color payoff if you do that. This brush is affordable. It's not drugstore. This is a Morphe M433 brush. I guess they're lawnmowing outside and they didn't ask for my permission, but you know what, that's fine. So I'm going to take Sugar High, this little pinkish color right here. Again, my lights are like, you know, overshadowing it. And I'm going to put that on my lid. Yo, this palette, like, how come no one's talking about it? This is such a good drugstore palette. Alright, I'm going to take another Morphe brush. It is my E18, which is a very small pointy brush. And I'm going to go into Root Beer, which is the darkest color in this palette. And I'm going to darken up my, like, you know, I don't know what this is called right now. It'll come to me eventually. Yeah, I can't think about it. I'm going to darken right here. I'm going to do my summertime makeup routine. So we're going to take my NYX Angel Veil Primer. I actually use this. I'm not just like, I'm going to tell you if it's stuff that I am using in this video that I don't usually use. And so far, the only thing that I don't really use was the palette. That was my first time trying the palette. And the eyebrow. But I'm going to be using my Black Opal powder. Alright, I have my Eco Tools sponge, which is affordable. You get that at the drugstore for sure. And so I'm going to go ahead and pat this powder into the areas that I get oily. Oily or sweaty or shiny, I should say, in the summertime. Now, I do have a summertime makeup routine. I'll also leave that in the eye and in the description bar. This is the same exact thing that I do. But this is just going to be the drugstore version for those that, you know. Alright, so my everyday foundation of choice, hold on, I'm shaking it up, sorry, is my NYX Total Control. This is my new one, and this is the one I'm finishing. It's the color Cocoa. Love this foundation. I freaking, you know what? I don't know what more to say. See, it's finished. It is all done. I pour it on my face. Ooh, there we go. I should have shaved my sideburns. Can't have a hot girl summer with hair sideburns. But you know what? Even when your edges are setting, lift that scarf up and get them edges, because we don't need any line of demarcation and obviousness. It's not cute, alright? Figure it out. Figure it out. So the concealer I've actually been really liking lately is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the color Mocha. I'm going to use my e.l.f. foundation brush as my concealer brush. And I pat it in using my foundation brush. It allows me to get into the corners by my nose. Because I've been noticing, like, when I use a sponge for this step, I feel like the sponge is just taking off all my concealer, and then it doesn't look good. So I'm like, where did my concealer go? Alright, now I'm going to take my damn sponge, and I'm going to go over it and take off any excess and further blend it out. I used to use a sponge. I do not use a sponge anymore. I'm going to use a brush to apply my powder under my eyes. I use two different eyeliners for my perfect wing. I use my e.l.f. eyeliner and my NYX Epic ink liner. I literally use these two every day. I'm going to use my Maybelline waterproof gel pencil in the color Lustrous Sapphire. I'm going to put this in the waterline. I'm going to use my favorite mascara, which is the, what is it? Oh, L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. Oh my god, this looks so good already. Alright, so some affordable lashes, which I think you get, yeah, you get these at the drugstore. They're my Eyelure Opulent lashes. Either way, lashes, you could get them, some really good ones at the drugstore. So I want to add some dramatics to this look. I feel like it needs some more poppage on my lid, just a little bit. So we're going to go back to this Maybelline Maybelline Soda Pop. I lied. Go into Grape Pop. Literally the pop of purple right here. So the reason why I put blue underneath here is because I'm going to be putting blue raspberry underneath. Just a little bit. Like, don't do the most with this. So we're going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in the color C18. This is what I use for my contour because it's like really dark chocolate brown. So we're gonna ignore my excessive sideburns and we're gonna go up in there. I want to go for more like a bronzy look, even though I just like put that as a contour. I'm going to be bronzing, so my e.l.f. bronzer in Turks and Caicos. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this one. And it looks super light, but once you put it on, my favorite drugstore highlighter, which is my Milani Face and Eye Strobe Kit in the color Golden Light. It's literally beat up because I use this every single day. And I'm just going to swipe all over them. Whoosh. Bing, 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 bing. I love using this. Maybe I shouldn't have done so much because... And I like to use my damp brush, my damp sponge, sorry, and go over the highlight to kind of like melt it into the skin better. Ah, blush. What kind of fool am I? Elf blush in the color dark. I think I'm gonna mix this one, which is the one I always use, this one with this one. But oof, my goodness gracious, Lord mercy help me. I gotta go somewhere tonight. I gotta go somewhere. The last thing face wise is the inner corner highlight. You have to. I feel like this look is super pretty, but it needs something. So I'm gonna go back into the Soda Pop palette and I'm gonna grab Soda Tonic in Fizz, which is the light one. I mean, Soda Tonic. Soda Fizz and Tonic looks the same, so I'm just gonna go with Soda Tonic. Oh my god, Soda Fizz. I am making up my own name. So Soda Fizz has a little bit of purples and blues and pinks in it. But you have to be real up close, which you ain't gonna be that close to me, but you have to be real up close to see that. Wow, this is such a... Alright, so I found me a cute little summer shirt and that matches. So I was like, you know what, why not? Alright, so the last thing is gonna be lips. I'm gonna line my lips with the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner. I know this sounds weird, but one of my friends told me it's good as a lip liner, so I'm going to use the Milani lipstick in the color Teddy Bear. I want to go for like a nudie pink. And this is exactly what this is. The e.l.f. lip gloss in Pink Cosmo. And it's a plumping gloss, so this thing burned my lips off. But it's cute. Ooh, this is looking quite cute. Alright, so this is the final look, guys, for a summertime affordable / drugstore makeup tutorial. This actually came out really cute. It came out much better than I thought. That palette, I already put it away, but that Maybelline Soda Pop palette, get your hands on that palette because that thing, oh my goodness, look at the pigmentation. Came out so good. Since I'm feeling myself, I'm gonna go do some slow-mos. And I hope this video helped you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Slow-mo.